Hi, this is my Vizio 50-inch 4K smart television that I got at Costco for $259. And I have a clip in 4K. So this is 4K 2160p. So this is stream over Wi-Fi, and it can handle the 4K without stuttering or hesitation. Very good detail, very good color. So this is a video I shot using my GoPro 8 and is uploaded to YouTube on 4K.
Basically, it's just a series of photos stitched together. Took about 15.
When you give it a good video input, the quality in 4K is amazing. That's HDR, and of course the image is very good. Of course Okay, this is the part about how I set up this television. It's a little long and boring, so if you're not interested, you can just go out and buy the TV or not. So here it is. When you first get the TV, you have to hook it up to your Wi-Fi router, and you have to do a couple of updates right away. And the updates, there can be a hitch, as in mine. When I first updated, it stopped in like halfway through the first update, and then I had to restart the television. And after that, it was okay. It updated, I think, the AirPlay 2 or Chromecast, but it doesn't really tell you what you're updating. But once that is done, then your TV is all set. And this is the remote. You got the input button here. That's to select HDMI 1, 2, 3 or computer and the other inputs. And then at the bottom here, you have the picture. You can select and customize the picture that you're seeing, whether you want it to have a warmer color or brighter color, more vivid picture. Let me just show you here. So that's a different mode. You can have a custom mode like I have here, Cal 1 calibrated. So you can customize it and have it the way you want. The default Vizio standard is a little too warm for me, so I set it up to the color temperature that is a little cooler. So the remote, you have a dedicated button for Netflix and Prime and all the other popular streaming services. You also have Watch Free here. So when you press this, you go to Pluto. That is like a free television site. And then you can watch free television. Plus you have other free streaming services. I have Netflix, and I subscribe to their 4K service, so I get 4K. And then you can have YouTube. So I moved all the apps icon that I prefer to use to the front. So all the other ones, sometimes they're a little troublesome. They want you to sign up and all that, and I didn't really want to do it. But YouTube, you don't have to sign on. Tubi, you don't have to sign on. Watch Free, you don't have to sign up. FilmRise, you don't. So you can just go straight to those, and you get a ton of free movies. And some of the movies are actually very good. Some of the ones are actually movies that I wanted to see, but I couldn't find on Netflix, like this one here, The Way Back. So I like that movie, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So you have many free movies, right? I can scroll through and you can see, like this one here, which is a very good movie, Child 44. Very good movie that you can't really find on some of the streaming sites, and you can watch this on this television here for free. So you should download the SmartCast app to your cell phone or iPhone or Android or whatever. You can use your iPhone to AirPlay, or you can also use your Android phone to cast what's on your phone to the television. You can also customize the sound, and you can go into menu here, and you can go into audio, and I turn off the surround sound, the second one there, and then the equalizer would come up, right? And then you can adjust the audio, you can emphasize 1K, the middle frequency. Okay, now if you go to reset and admin and you scroll down, you have USB power. I turn it to off. Off means when the television set is turned off, you have no USB power. I turn it to off because I attach a USB computer fan to the back so that it gives the television a bit of cooling power so it won't overheat. This type of LCD TV usually will go bad in about 5 years. The last one that I had lasted more than 10 years because I put a cooling fan in the back, and in the summer it would go on. It was thermostatically controlled. Since there's a USB output on the back of this TV, I plug my USB fan. That's a USB fan there. I plug it in the back and it's cooling the electronics inside. So I hope this will make the television last a bit longer. Let me come to the other side and you can see the inputs for the television. You have the HDMIs and on top you have the USB. So I just plug the USB fan into that port. So when I turn off the TV, the fan will go off. And of course I added an extra fan. This is another one. This is thermostatically controlled. And in the summer it will turn on. I don't generally have the AC on, and when it gets hot, this one is thermostatically controlled and it will go on by itself. So this fan has this television has two fans to cool it. Okay, a little bit about the mounting the television. This is wall mounted, and I use a piece of aluminum angle to cover the wire. And this is a furring strip that is attached on both sides to the wall studs. And in the middle is a 2x4, maybe about 16 inches. So the 2x4 is cut at a 45-degree angle. Not exactly 45, but my table saw couldn't make that exact 45 degree. But if you look on YouTube under French cleat television mount, you see a lot of videos on making this kind of mount. Okay, so this piece here is mounted to the back of the television with M6 screws, and the bottom part is mounted or attached to the furring strip. And like I said, the furring strip is attached to the studs. So this is a simple mount that you can make for a couple of dollars. And to make the mount a little more secure, I drilled a hole in the two pieces of wood vertically, and I inserted this dowel here in the middle, so it kind of locks the two pieces of wood together. So when you pull up the dowel, it unlocks it, and you can lift up the TV and remove the television. The important part about this mount is you have to put a spacer here in the bottom so that the the television is vertical. Otherwise, when the television tilts at an angle, it won't be secure. If someone bumps on it, it'll probably fall off. So it got to be vertical so that the low is pulling down, is more secure, pretty secure. So that's a simple television mount that I made for this TV. Like I said, it is not a super duper mount, but I think it is a okay wall mount. Okay, the last part here is for those people that have Verizon remotes, and if they want to program it so they can use it to operate the Vizio V series. So the Vizio comes with this remote, and if you download the SmartCast app, you'll have the remote on your cell phone. Now, if you want the Verizon remote to work, I have the Philips RC1445 302. So depending on what model you have, so this one, the Vizio code is 1292, and to program 1292 onto your Verizon, you have to press the television button and the OK button at the same time, and then release it, and then you enter 1292, and then your Vizio, some of the functions anyway, will be programmed into this remote. You can only use this to turn on your set-top box and the television at the same time. You can control the volume, you can change the channels on your cable, and that's pretty much it. You can, while you're watching, for instance, switch input. You have to go back and use your Vizio, but at least you can use your Verizon remote to do some basic function. Now, Verizon also has another model. This is another remote. This is the P265 V3 remote. And the Vizio code for that one is 424. So to program that, you press OK and 0, and then you enter the 424, and it should work. So that's for those people that have the Verizon. So I hope you have good luck with your Vizio television, and thanks for watching.